Hey y'all, I'm here. And it's only 10. Let me get this together because is this thing straight? Let me make sure it's straight. Let me make sure everything is straight. Can y'all hear me? Hopefully y'all can hear me good. Hopefully y'all can hear me good. How's everybody doing tonight? Pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up. That's how they say it. Pull up. I'm feeling good tonight. I ain't as aggressive. So maybe things will go a little smooth. We'll see how that goes. Cause listen, I go with the wind. Whatever's there is what I will speak. And if you know me, you know I ain't lying. So it's Mental Monday. You know I come in to check with my people, mentals on a Monday. As y'all can see past Mental Mondays, I've been the one that been mental. Well, going mental. But now I'm here to see how my peoples is doing. So that's what's up. I'm giving some people some time to pop in. Hey, family. Hello. Hello. Yes, purple, purple. That's my favorite color. If nobody ain't know that, I'll figure that out yet. I got to realize I can't move this mic too much because you see it's the wire. Because I was supposed to charge this one before I went live, but I was slacking in my macking. I fumbled that whole bag. So this is what we left with because I don't like when I just do the live with the regular computer mic because it sounds like I'm in somebody's bathroom, and that's not the case. Yes, purple hearts, purple hearts, purple hearts. How's everybody been since the last time we spoke? Hope everybody's doing good. I'm doing better if that counts for anything. Great news, everybody. I finally separated the channels. So now I have Tea with Tay and I have Latte World. I haven't really uploaded any videos up there yet because I just separated the channels because see, some people actually come to see me interact with the family and some people come for the news. And when you come in for one thing, you don't want to run into the other. And when you come in for the other, you don't want to run into that. So either way, I figure I separate the two. So when you go to Latte World, you know you're going Latte World for Latte World. When you go to Tea with Tay, you know you're going to get that tea with Tay. And that's how we gonna do that. And I also figured out another thing. You know how I've been telling y'all, join, hit that member, join. See, I wasn't telling y'all right. What I was supposed to tell y'all is you actually have to go to my homepage. Like you gotta click my little bubble head, the one where I'm sitting here like this. Yeah, that one. And then it takes you to the Latte World page. And then at the top, underneath my little backsplash picture, whatever that is, the join button should be in one of those, but within one of those buttons under there. That's how that goes. And then you could do what you do from there. I don't think you could hit the join button from the actual, live video while we're live or while one of my videos is playing. I think you have to go to my actual Latte World page. Hopefully I explained that right. Hopefully you check in with that. And another thing, because your girl been doing a lot. Like I told y'all, I was gonna be hooking up with Kima Got It, because Kima be having it. A little bit of everything. All right. Make sure y'all go check her out at Kima's Got It, and that's her label on everything. And I'm pretty sure she'll have some things that you like. But me and her doing a little collaboration for my little Tea with Tay channel, and I'm gonna be bringing y'all some things that I think y'all really gonna like. I've been giving y'all little sneak peeks, you understand, here and there, but I ain't put it out there until I'm going all the way. Never do half-ass, you understand? Because if I'm going to put something out there, I will want it to be something that I will also, want. Not no half-ass shit. Yeah, we all give support. I appreciate the support, but I actually want you to get something that you want. Oh, boss, 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 who's signing me? Nah, I'm independent because these record labels is crazy. People is crying and dying. I ain't with it. Got my own little studio. But while we here, let's talk about this, right? Because this seemed to be a big thing right now. Like the way people and people compare themselves to other people these days is crazy. To the point people really don't know who they are because they busy trying to keep up with the image that either everybody say they are or who they think everybody else is. I'm gonna be honest. I got to figure out who I am when I wake up in the morning. I ain't got time to be trying to figure out or be like somebody else. That has never been my forte. It takes enough energy being latte on a regular day basis. Trust me. Trust me. This thing is real. Okay? It's real. So I don't understand where people find the time. I'm telling y'all, this is a thing. This is a thing where people watch other people's lives and either compare their lives to other people's lives, right? Or downplay other people's lives because they're not living those people's lives. But why are you paying that much attention to other people's lives in the first place? If you paying that much attention to other people's lives, what you doing with your own? And my life got a lot of things going on. I don't know about anybody else, but my be busy. I ain't got time to be focused on what the, you know, when they say, like, you know how they always say, and I've heard other older elder people say it, and teachers, you keep your eyes on your own paper. You know why they tell you that? Because while you looking at everybody else, what is yours doing? Nothing. You know, that's my favorite line. Nothing. Nothing at all. Oh, glasses check. Did y'all see your girl got her new glasses? So I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. Now I'm still getting with this. So I'm looking down, looking in, looking up, looking at the comments. You two really be trying to wild out because they be being real slow with it. You understand? Because I know my people be commenting faster than that. And they be having me like I got delayed or something. Because these same two comments been sitting here for the longest now. I don't know if that's the only two comments I got. Maybe I might be wrong. You know? But hit that like button. Definitely hit that like button. A lot of people probably tuned in to see if I was gonna be talking about the people that stole from me. Yeah, I'm gonna still talk about them people, but I'm gonna let them people race. This is gonna be about latte world, and tea with Tay because that is still a thing. You know, I was still doing that before I found out that people were stealing. I'm still dealing with the people that stealing. Hopefully, they got their suitcases. I don't know if you need suitcases for jail. Wait, do you take suitcases? Hey, do you pack for jail? You don't pack for jail, right? You go as you are, right? Right, that's the thing. You don't need to even pack. So just stay posted, okay? And when your time comes, I'm pretty sure you'll have everything that you need. And that's just the way that goes. But in other news, like I've been saying, because I know y'all see I've been trying to separate things because I be doing the news and then I be doing the latte thing. And it be like latte news, latte news. So I said, listen, I actually have to do this thing where I separate these two channels because some people come just to see, you know, what it is that latte has to say or what is latte doing, not what other people, because you know the stars, they really not that interested. I'm gonna be honest, they doing and going through the same that we going through. I promised that I was gonna try not to curse tonight, and so far so good. I don't think I've said one curse, but yeah, they really ain't doing with their lives at this point. They just is as everybody else. They just got a little bit more change to spend while they act ratchet. I'm just being realistic. So to really be telling what's going on with them is not really that interesting to me. I'd rather be telling things, like I say all the time, that's going to help the people that which would be my supporters, you understand, that I care about, learn some things because this world is really effed up right now. That stuff is just a distraction. Because me, I got a complaint. Let me ask y'all this, right? How is it, right? I come up here, I sit here, right? And I edit a video for like, because editing videos is not easy. Let's get into that, right? And one little snippet might have where I walked into a store and the song might have been playing, or I walked past the room and something might be playing, and YouTube will really copyright you, right? Right? If you have something that sounds a little bit off, or they think may be against community guidelines, if that's what they want to call it, then they will strike you, remove you, warn you, or do whatever it is that they have to do to let you know that they're not playing with you. How is it that Charleston White, right? I hate to even mention his name, but just being realistic, because this man is driving me up a wall. How does this man get to go on every platform that's known to the Yippanese, the Chinese, the Gickanese, and the Bukanese, right? And talk about violating people, kids, and all type of mess, right? And they actually give this man the platform to be able to do it, because he could upload them. My bad. He could record them videos in his phone all day long. That would be his preference. That would be his business, because those would be his personal videos. But in order for him to put those videos and that type of stuff out into the world, they have to give him the stage to be able to do it. How is that possible? So you mean to tell me I can't play a little bit of raw wave, or maybe a female screaming at a kid in the background because she done did some abusive, and I'm telling the story about what she did, but Charleston White could come up here and talk about other people, kids 8 and 6 year old, not even adults. That's the thing for me. Because Matt Hoffa, I'm just being honest. I give you my strength. I mean, I want some of your strength, because that's the type of stuff that get people head knocked off. But Charleston White know exactly what he doing. He's trying to really demise a lot of, be the demise of a lot of people. And when you saying things like that, yeah, it's definitely a possibility. So this was like a rant for like 2 minutes, because I really don't understand that. Because I'm not sure if you've seen any of Charleston White on here or whatever, but I know I have. And the things that I've seen that man say have blew my mind. I know some people do things for the shock factor, the wow factor, or whatever the case may be, but there's a line. And some stuff and some things you don't say, some you don't cross certain. Piece of work is an understatement. Disgusting is an understatement. And that man is put here by somebody just to irritate the whole entire world. I guarantee you. And the bad part about it is they give him an open door to be able to do it. But you got honest people out here, me, Latte, trying to get their stuff up and running, and you make the littlest mistake and you chop and screw. Which I don't like that either. And I ain't throwing no shade. But I don't think that it's fair that the star, oh yeah, ain't nobody making no albums. Might as well make a YouTube channel. Now all the stars want to be making YouTube channels, and that's not fair. No hate, because honestly, if they become or they decide to do a YouTube channel, they should be a subscription channel only. That way, as a fan, if you choose to become a member or buy a subscription to your channel, their channel, my bad, that would be your choice. But for you to have me, as a YouTuber, to have to go up here and bust your behind for 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, when these people come already with their fan base, I think that's cheating. I think that's cheating. I think that is cheating. That's just my personal opinion. Because we are not the same. So the rules should not be the same. If you up here, I'm not saying that I'm not going to be there, because yes, I'm going to be knocking on y'all people's doors soon. Like, hey, I'm Latte. My name is going to be everywhere. You see me everywhere now. And after this couple of weeks and the things that I choose to come and tell, yeah, I'm definitely going to be everywhere. I was thinking about taking my story to TMZ. How y'all think that'll go? Y'all think I should take my story to TMZ? You think they would want to hear my story like R. Kelly? Hmm? I got some things to tell. I got some things to say. Especially when you just served 15 years on the brick, because this is new to me. And if this is the type of things that's going on in my life, I really think I need to tell somebody. But far as talking to TMZ about my actual life story, I think it would be pretty interesting. I'm being honest. So somebody let me know if that could actually be a thing. Because I would actually be on TMZ telling my story about the poodle bitch and the two baby pits. Oh, I said I wasn't going to curse tonight, but when you talk about certain people, that's seasoning. Remember, seasoning. And I'm already past 7 seconds, so I can at least slip one lip. But yeah, I need my story to be worldwide. So everywhere they go, people know. Don't let people steal from you. Like when you call an EBT card. I don't know if you ever had an EBT card to call. A food stamp card. And they be like, don't let people steal from you. Seriously. I'm coming together far as with my office. Things is falling into place. So I haven't been able to do as many videos as I normally would, because I also have to keep myself together, my household together, my kids together. And you see how many of them it is. So that part ain't easy. They go to school every day. So being a parent is a real thing. So I like to come through and be able to drop the videos for y'all. But I have to also be sufficient as a human being. Because when you don't sit down on your own, God will sit you down definitely. And that's the truth. I told y'all about my situation about a week and a half ago. Little heart thing. Remember I told y'all about that? For real. It was real. So you got to be thankful for life. Some people got it and don't even appreciate it. All they do is complain. You ever met somebody that all they do is complain? Complain, 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 complain. That's all they do is complain. Every time you speak to them, they complaining. You ever met somebody like that? That's bad energy and bad juju. You don't mind being a listening ear, but you don't always want to be hearing a complaint, because after a while, that's what it seems like, a complaint. And people don't take complaint rather than ears. It comes off differently. If you want me to be a listening ear, I can be a listening ear all day. You understand? Because that's what real people do. But you got to let people know when you don't want them to speak. Like, if you don't want me to talk, just let me know this is a listening session. So I know I'm not supposed to give my opinion or, any advice or anything of that nature. Right? But if you call or you conversate with somebody and you're having a conversation and you saying something, the normal thing for a person to do is to say something back. If you don't want that to happen, you have to let them know from the beginning. Nah, this is not one of those. I just need somebody to be a listening ear. So that way they can be prepared in the situation. Because if you don't, then that conversation can go all the way wrong. Literally all the way wrong. And you won't get what you need from the conversation, and the person to be pissed off they even gave you the time and the conversation in the first place, because I could have avoided that. You understand? You have to pick your poison, and some energy be poison. It will break you. I'm telling you. Some people, ooh, mm, 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 mm. Some people energy really be wacky. I pray for those people, because some of those people don't even have control over their energy themselves at all. I came through to let y'all know the little scenario that was going to be going on with the channel. I always want to make sure I keep my word and come through on a Monday. Like I said, platform wasn't meant to be too long. I wasn't coming in to get too graphic. You understand what I'm saying? In due time, everything will shine. I came to let my supporters and my subscribers know how much I love them and how much I appreciate the support, and let them know I'm going to definitely keep going. So just because you might not see me drop a video for a day or two, don't think your girl ain't out here. Because every time I come back, it's going to be bigger and better than the last time. I'm pretty sure y'all already see that. And I hope y'all seen them new videos that I done dropped on my channel, because my boy done made a seafood boil this week, okay? With the orange juice, like the guy from TikTok. Yeah, he was really in the kitchen cooking, whipping, doing his thing. We had the little ice cream chicken video. That was great. Shout out to Meek Meek. We really appreciated that. That was great content. And if you haven't had the ice cream chicken, then I'm definitely willing to do a commercial for them. Because that ice cream was every bit of worth the price. And they got other things on their site as well. And I'm going to be trying other things on their site because it's worth it. It's definitely worth it. And in other news, today was the first day of spring. Did you know that? Did you know that? They said spring started today at 6:24. Yep. About time, but in New York, I'm scared because they got all these little demonic kids out here in the street. The cold kept them at bay a little bit because then at least they'd be stashed in a little building or something. I guess that's where they was at. That's what they call the caves. But now it's nice. Everybody about to be outside. The murder rate is about to really go up. Dead serious. It's about to be real bad. It was nice the other day, just a little bit nice. And it was about 3 people getting it on in the park. The police ain't even know which fight to stop. That, like, it is ridiculous. Then you got everybody on these little murder scooters. That's what I call them now. If you live in the 5 boroughs, then you know what it is that I'm talking about. I don't know if they have those out of town. The scooters, the little motor scooters that people do Uber Eats and DoorDash and all of that on. Yeah, those are attempted murder cycles now. If you see one of them coming, you better get to running, especially if it's 2 people on one. You heard that from Latte. Yes, the big downside, because you can't even be outside like how you used to be. When people used to break day, you know what I'm saying? Everybody outside talking, playing cards, doing all type of things together. I remember when blocks knew each other's whole family. Like, yeah, that's the such and such family. Yeah, that's the such and such family from up the street, so and so. Now, since COVID, they made everybody enemy. And with these masks, it just makes other people paranoid. I know it make me paranoid because if I see some walking towards me with a mask, I'm instantly putting my antennas up because ain't that much sick in the world, bro. I'm sorry. Don't trust it. Don't trust it. Won't trust it. Don't trust it at all. Block parties, cookouts, yes. Bus rides. People don't do nothing no more. We don't do nothing no more but go to baby showers, weddings, and funerals. Into the social media. That's it. That's the only place people go. They don't even be trying. You ain't even safe in your own house no more. Now you got people running up in people's houses. But that's the safest place to be. Is out the mix. But back in the days, you used to be trying to figure out who was actually mixing, because if you went outside, it was going to be some type of festivities to do, even if it was actually nothing going on. Just the block being the block was going to be what was fun. Now, you being on the block, you got to run. Now, I ain't got time to run. I don't get out of bed no more. I roll out of bed. And I ain't got time to be hurting myself running from nobody. Nobody. But I wish my kids would be able to experience the outside that we got to experience. When you get to actually ride your bike up and down the street all day, and your next door neighbor asking you where your mama at or whatever, whatever. Family orientated is not that way no more. There's every man for theyself out here. Sad but true. And the bad part, when you got trust issues, it just make it worse, because I don't trust a damn soul. So no. It just makes it hard to get to even know new people. Cause my whole thing is, what's your, who sent you? Who sent you? That's definitely my thing. Who sent you? No harm, no foul, but at the end of the day, you got to stay out the way and mind your business. Whatever you doing to make sure that you and your family is good, that's what you got to do and keep it pushing. Anything else is a liability, not an asset at all. At all. Yes, scooters. They taking people out on scooters. You got to see it. It's terrible. 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 I wouldn't believe it if I ain't see it myself. And the thing is, the streets is overcrowded. You got the regular traffic in the street, you got the buses, you got the bike lane. Like, it be a lot going on. And then you got the people that's already crazy walking on foot. Yeah, paranoia definitely be at an all-time high in the city. Everybody be on their guard, even if you don't mean to be. It's for your own. You feel like that's your own defense right there. I made No, I didn't make because I didn't get a chance to. But I made it my business. This is what I did do. I made it my business to go to the supermarket yesterday to buy my mama a birthday cake. Now, I sang happy birthday, right? In the daytime, we lit the candle. Deja bought my mother a nice white candle and two, little roses and a balloon, right? So we sang happy birthday in English and in Spanish because my brother, he, er, you know, remix on the language. But anyway, so I ran out and I had Nene take me to get this cake. After we ate the seafood, do you know everybody went to their respectful corners and we never actually lit the candle or ate the cake? So now I was thinking we still could cut the cake, but it doesn't serve the same purpose anymore. Right. That's how I'm feeling right now. But we gonna eat that cake because we gotta get some red velvet cupcakes and I got a white strawberry something other cake. I let Moo and them pick that one out, but it should be good for a late night snack. I think so. I can't right now. You don't know what it's taking me not to run my mouth. I got so much to say, but I got, you have like that angel on one shoulder and that other little red man on the other shoulder, and it's like, no, don't you say that. Don't say that. And most times when I say to myself, not even when somebody else says it to me, when I say to myself, don't say that, it normally tends to slip out. So I'm very afraid because what I'm thinking to say, it won't be very nice. It's not very nice. Well, it would feel good to me. I mean, I won't really give a but the way it may be taken might not be nice. I don't care about that either, but like, remember I said I was gonna be calm? Cause see, when I get stressed, my body start hurting. I don't know. That must be a thing to teach me, like, to calm down. I think somebody got, like one of those collars, invisible collar. On me, mine is invisible. But y'all ever seen them collars that they have for the like dogs and stuff like that? They get too far, they push the button and shit like that. Yeah, if I get too hyped, God got a collar on my neck now. He just zapped my ass and I sit down. Ooh, but that's what been happening. Like, oh, girl, you getting too hype. You don't need all of that. I'm still learning. You can't let every action cause a reaction. You have to be the ruler and the controller of your own emotions. Because when other people have control over your emotional state, that, ooh, no good. We just gonna say that. It's no good. Some people will really be triggers in your life. And you have to know when to mute their ass. You definitely have to know when to mute people. And sometimes you have to mute people just by voice, or sometimes you have to mute people fully out your damn life. Now, which one they pick, that one is on them. But at least you do give them an option in the beginning of which one and which road they choose to take. And sometimes and most times people X themselves out. You ain't even got to do it because actions always speak louder than words. And a person's actions will tell you who they are even when their mouth don't. See, a person's mouth is gonna tell you what they think you want. They, what they want. You're gonna believe or what you want to hear. But their actions is going to show you that they full of shit all the way. And you can't let somebody full of shit actions or full of shit energy be the cause in your pew. Because it only take a second. You know how they say it only take a second for a child to get hurt in any situation, so you have to watch them. That's the way you have to cradle your emotions. Because people will play on your emotions. Real bad. Real bad. That's a real thing. Why do you think people have the title narcissistic? Why do you think people do things like throw guilt trips? Like all of that is a sequence of control. I want to control how you feel in this situation so I can get what I need out of you for me. This has nothing to do with you. Even though you involved, this has nothing to do with you. This is fully for me. And the fact is that people really think like that is sad. It's sad. It's really sad. People don't appreciate what life is actually. Because if you have the instance to be able to get up and do something another day, you're already a step ahead of another person. Sometimes people be so selfish with their life. Literally. You complaining about something that you can change. Now, if it's something that you can't change in life, I can understand that. Like health issues and stuff like that, you can work with it, but that don't mean that you can ultimately change it. You can pray for it to change or that it has changed. And in some cases, it does make change. And in that case, that's something that's really not in your control, unless it's something that you're causing for your health to be like that. You understand? Like if you have a drinking problem, you do bad drugs, or you have bad eating habits and things of that sort. But if you have things that's out of your control, like cancer, lupus, things like that, then no, you actually have to deal with what it is that you're given. But in situations that you can change what it is that you are given, what the hell are you complaining about? Thank God he's willing to give you another day to change the situation. Now, if you was dead, it wouldn't matter. Nothing matters when you're dead. I'm just being honest. It really don't. And I'm coming to learn. I'm not stressing nothing in life. You can't take shit with you when you dead. I'm serious. You can't. So why are you going to kill yourself to do all of this? Because that's all you're doing is killing yourself. At what point are you actually enjoying your life? If you worrying about how you gonna enjoy your life, when are you actually gonna get a chance to getting around to enjoying your life? Oh, because the people out there, society say, oh, you supposed to be doing this and this, and you supposed to have this and this. If I got breath in my body, nigga, I'm doing good. Because I'm already beating some people that didn't get a chance to have that this morning. So I don't care if I don't have $1 million. I like $1 million, but I don't care if I don't have $1 million. I'm still going to be the same person that with $1 million, I might be a better person. But who's to say that? Because look what money has done to some people, most people. It hasn't made them better. They thought it would, but it actually made them unhappy. You able to take care of some things, but then people feel like you owe them a lot of things. And then that become a stress because now you feel like you responsible to take care of everything and everybody because you the person with the golden ticket. Well, at least that's what they think. And you feel like you've been there, so you're not gonna leave, no man left behind. A lot of people have that syndrome. But in a lot of cases, you being beneficial to other people is just you being beneficial to other people. At some point, you actually have to be beneficial with yourself. And that's you as a human being, your overall body, your overall mind state. Because even with the money, you still need a good, healthy mind state to be able to know what to do with it, how to spend it, where to place it, how to invest it, how to be able to have it come back and be able to maybe double itself or triple itself or however you choose to flip that or whatever. But with that being said, you can't have an unhealthy mind state and be out here thinking that you're going to be able to process anything. You're going to find yourself in a deep hole of depression, still trying to figure things out. But now you're trying to figure things out with an unhealthy mind state rather than just being honest. Shit gonna be what it's gonna be anyway. And being positive in the factors of trying to get to the next step versus being negative, like, yeah, shit always trying to happen to me. Why I got to be going through this? Because it's life. It's life. And everybody has to go through the thing called life. It's called living life. And in life, you're going to encounter bumps. I would not want to live or go through life with no bumps, because then if a situation arises, a bump, I want to know how to handle myself when things get bumpy or bumpy-ish. And I'm not talking about a bump. No, no. I'm talking about a bump in the road. I don't want to be a crash dummy. I don't want to be one of those people that get to an indent in the road and think the road stops there. No, there's other ways around. Figure some shit out. The time that you spending wasting trying to narrate the negativity in your head to why things is always happening to, or why you in these situations, positively or take a positive thought and think, listen, regardless of what, I'm only one person. I only can handle things one way and one thing at a time. And what it's going to be is what it's going to be. That's it. And that's how I'm going to continue to live my days. Because living other type of ways, that don't do nothing but beat you and bruise you. Because for one, you wind up dealing with a lot of people that burn bridges that they can't come back across. Because you wind up being 100% with people that's only being 25% with you. And I've come across a lot of people in life where, see, I'm that person. If I want everybody around me to have. If I'm happy, I want everybody around me to be happy. If I'm within a situation and I'm around you and I see as a person, I'm going to attempt to be there the way that I know I can, or the best way I can. Just being honest. Some people don't know how to appreciate people like that. Some people will take advantage of people like that, because people don't realize in life, people always have this thing called an option or choice, whichever one you choose to pick. I chose to be nice to you. I made the choice to be nice to you. I had the option not to, but I said, you know what? I love this person, so I'm going to be good to this person. But when people spin the block, it don't be the correct spin. People don't spin for you the way that you spin for them. That U-turn, that should be a left turn, and they keep driving. You think they're gonna turn the car around? No, 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 no. That's not what happens. You wind up giving more of yourself to people than what they will be willing to give you, and then we'll have the nerve to make you feel like it's something you had to do, not something they appreciate you for. Something you had to do. But when you're a person with a good heart and you do things with no malice, and I'm not just talking about myself, I'm talking about people in general. People are going to miss good people. People are going to miss what they got from good people, because when you come across a good person and that good person is no longer there, you gonna remember the good shit that they used to do that you wishing others would for you, and how you didn't appreciate it. Well, even if it, listen, it could be time. Everything don't gotta be financial. Everything a person do for another person does not have to come attached with a dollar bill. It do not. Just you being there as a person, the same way I'm willing to be there for you as a person, speak volumes. I'll deal with some. I have friends, and I will deal with friends, and I've had friends that's dealt with me, regardless of whether I had a dollar in my pocket or not. That's not what made them who they was to me. And then there's some people that are only around you for the benefit. But some people don't only play a dollar sign in your life. Some people come into your life to bring peace, or bring things that you don't have, certain knowledge that you don't have. If you know everything, what can you learn? Nothing. How do we learn things? By coming into different encounters, different people, different situations, different places. That's how you travel through life, get your knowledge in life, and know what it is in life that you like and dislike. Even down to people. Oh, I don't like that type of person. I can tell already that person is not for me. But if you don't encounter people, how would you know that? And everybody you do encounter is not going to be for the factors of a business arrangement. And some people treat relationships like business arrangements. People that they family members with, people that they in a relationship with. Listen, if you don't hold no dollar amount to me, then me and you cannot be anything mutual. Like, what is that? What is that? So now your relationship is a business deal. That's basically what it is. As long as we doing business transactions, we're good. But as long as there's no transactions being made, then there's a problem. People can pour into other people in different types of ways. I can also make money myself, but there's also other things that people can pour into me that I don't come equipped with. And that is the value that they bring to me. And I will want other people to also bring value to me. You don't travel through life just gaining everything on your own. You can say that all you want, but even the biggest people got a damn team. And that's the way it goes. And that team may not be the boss. They may only be the employee, but without the employees, that boss would not get the work done that he need to make that company function. So everybody plays a part in a situation, and your life is your company. Your body is your business. And when you bring people into your business, you have to be careful who you are bringing into your business, because you don't know how they may affect your company. I hope I made that make sense. People can be a gift and a curse. And the bad part is always the people that we love the most that we realize we don't even like. I'm being realistic with you. Half the people that I've wholeheartedly loved hard in this lifetime could never have me the way that they've had me before in this lifetime ever again. I mean, not as a friend, not as, listen, don't call me, don't look me up in the yellow pages, act like you read my obituary, because sis is out of here for you in your life. It is some of those people. And then there's some people that you do still continue to have a cordial relationship with, but they still will never have you the way that they did. Sometimes people, you will go to the bitter end for people, but that's just what it just becomes, the end. It becomes the end, because all it takes for me is to feel underappreciated in any situation. And I'm I'm tuned out. After that, I'm tuned out because I know if I'm giving somebody any parts of me, I'm giving a person 100%. So I know I don't deserve nothing less. So if I'm feeling like I'm giving you all and you giving me 25%, 45%, no, we have a problem. We really have a problem. It's people that I speak to or have spoke to, and within the midst of the conversation, I'm saying to myself, damn, it's messed up because this person don't even realize they ain't gonna never hear from me again. They not. Number didn't change, address didn't change, nothing didn't change, but one thing did change. Your time in my life. You no longer serve that purpose in that place. Just like people who have places and positions in life that they play, it's chapters in life. And maybe people only serve purposes in that one chapter. They wasn't supposed to follow throughout the book, make it through another chapter to another chapter to the end of the book. No, some people is only supposed to play the part in that chapter that they play, and now that that part has been played, you move on to your next chapter in life. And sometimes it might be a tough pill to swallow because sometimes we really do love people that's no good for us. I hate to say it, but most times the ones that we love the most, and I'm talking about in a relationship and in friendships and stuff like this, and sometimes in family ship too. The ones we love the most be the ones that hurt us the most. And how? Because that be the ones that we give ourselves to the most. So when you feel like the people you give yourself to the most don't really seem they giving themselves to you at all, there's a problem. Because I got a real thing like going on in my brain right now where I'm fighting with myself in this life. And I'm gonna tell you because at this point it don't matter what nobody else think, is what I have to live with, right? I already done learned and figured out who I am far as my truth. I already know what I've done. I know what I've been through, and I know where and how I got where I'm at today. So far as somebody telling me anything from my past and ever making me feel a certain type of way, you just wasted your breath because I really don't give a shit because I ain't even that person no more. You missed it. But even with that being said, right? I learned everybody is not worth your company because if we can't equally give each other what it is that we need, even whether it's in a friendship or any type of ship, why are we wasting each other's time? We already know where this is going to end up at. And that's why I had a lot of unuseful relationships in my life. I've dealt with a lot of people that wasn't able to bring to me, even as a human. Like I said, everything is not a dollar sign amount. Mentally, some people be behind you mentally. You could be running 100 miles and this person is walking 25 miles and that shit is holding you back because even though you love them, you all the way up here and you trying to pull them up here with you, but that's slowing you down from getting where you got to go. And then you got the other situations where you giving your situation the 100%, you moving 100 miles and there's 0 miles being moved. There's not even your miles is not even being noticed. Because like I said, some people will feel like you doing what you doing because you have to do it, not because you chose to do it. And there's a lot of people that I've done things for in my lifetime that they will never be able to do for me. And that's disappointing. It is. It really is. It really is. Because within those times, if I had the chance to figure out what it is that I know now, but that's why you learn lessons in life. You understand? Because sometimes you deal with people and you know within your mind, you saying to yourself, this is some bullshit. This some fuck shit. This really ain't about shit. And I mean, it could your gut tell you. Your gut. Your gut. Your gut. It don't gotta be nobody else. It ain't gotta be no outside ear. Most times we get upset when somebody outside tell us something that we already thinking about ourselves. That's when it mostly bother you. Because did I hit a nerve? Yes, it was a nerve hit. Because you already been thinking the same and the longer that you take to actually step on what it is that you've been thinking on within those feelings, the longer you're gonna be walking around feeling like crap. Because you're gonna feel like you forcing yourself in situations that you do not belong in. And that really be the case. At some point, you outgrow certain people, you outgrow certain rooms, you don't put yourself in certain places and spaces. And most times you need to take a break and be by yourself. How you gonna figure out who you are if you always around somebody else? Or always around everybody else? Some people are like chameleons. Whoever they're around at that time, that's the face that they take on. That's the lifestyle that they have, and that's the person that they is. You got to be careful. Yes, you definitely have to be careful. Yeah, for real. Because at the end of the day, what happens is because you love a person, you will be willing to sacrifice your mental thoughts on what you know is right. Your mental thoughts could be telling you for a long time to get the fuck on. And you would be able to get the fuck on without being scathed or shaved, mentally, physically, or emotionally. But because that thing that we have called a heart, that thing that we have called a heart, oh, I'm sorry, y'all. That thing that we have called a heart will put us in some situations that we know better than all the time. Caring. I don't know, y'all. My phone keep ringing. I just wanted to come through and show y'all that love. Hopefully, something that resonated somewhere in somebody's life tonight. I love y'all. Make sure y'all tune in soon to that tea with Tay. Like I always say, love somebody out there. Hold somebody. Keep people close that need that love, that actually want it. Because everybody out there is not looking to be an enemy. Some people out here is still good. You understand what I mean? Unfortunately, we have those that are not. But yeah, make sure if you're not a subscriber, you become a subscriber. If you're not or haven't joined, if you haven't, make sure you hit that join button. Like I told you, you have to go out and hit go to my homepage and hit the join button. I appreciate each and every one of you. Please and thank you, my loyal Tays. Stay loyal.